let's start the show. Good evening, everyone. How's it going? So, just sitting here in the room, contemplating on what I wanted to make the video about. Doesn't really matter though, because you can do it on anything. The news of today, man. Apparently, this chick named Hope Hicks just got COVID, and she's a close advisor or something of Trump on the Trump administration. And so, apparently, she got it. What does this mean? Well, I read a little bit, and it seems like I don't really know what to make of it, other than Trump could potentially now contract the virus. So, I guess he better hope that the vaccine is coming as soon as he's been making it seem like it's coming, So, because I think that he's gonna need it. I think that he's gonna actually, need it. And what's the deal with vaccines? You take a shot, you get sick, and then you're immune. What's up with that? Aren't our bodies so cool? That's why I say you gotta take care of yourself. A couple push-ups a day never hurt anyone. A good little stretching routine for 5 minutes never hurt anyone. A good little 10 to 15 minute workout is such a good benefit to your body, your mind, your vitality. This is, after all, one life, huh? You got one life to live. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with your life? Because Barack Obama became the president. Do you want to become the president? I see that you got it in you. I see it on your smug little face. The House passed the House. I hate whenever they use improper grammar on things. The House passed Democratic pandemic relief measure as bipartisan talks continue. What? The bill laying out Democratic priorities won't go anywhere in the Senate, but Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin has edged closer in talks with Speaker Pelosi. I always thought her name kind of looked like Pepsi. That would be a lot better if her name was Pepsi. Now I'm just thinking about Pepsi. Okay, focus. Washington. The House of Representatives passed a $2.2 trillion, that's trillion, guys. Read it. COVID-19 relief bill Thursday night as negotiations between the administration and Democrats have failed to yield a bipartisan deal, and the time to pass a new relief measures ahead of November's election ticks away. So they didn't get anything done. Government. The measure passed 214-207. No Republicans supported it. 214 to 207. No Republicans supported it, and 18 Democrats voted against it. Oh, wow. 18 Democrats voted against it. That says something, huh? Nearly all of the Democrats who voted against the bill are locked in close re-election races. I don't know what that means. Today's package is another partisan exercise that will never become law. Representative Abigail Spanberger said in a statement about why she voted against it. And she said, "My focus remains on working with Democrats and Republicans to get relief to my district immediately. And partisan gamemanship will not do it." Interesting. Speaker Pepsi and Treasury Steve Mnuchin continue to discuss a bipartisan agreement. Late Thursday, Pelosi told reporters in the Capitol that she spoke to Mnuchin multiple times Thursday, but there was no deal. Asked if one was possible, she said, I don't know. Just depends. What do you mean it just depends? Were you thinking about your diaper brand whenever you said that? What do you mean it just depends? I deserve more than that. I'm just kidding. I'm not really that mad. I just wanted to make the diaper joke. What do you mean? Are you wearing underwear? Depends underwear? Even if we come to some agreement, nothing is agreed to until everything is agreed to. It's the language, she said. So, she said, even if we came to some agreement, nothing is agreed to until everything is agreed to. It's the language. You know, English, you ever heard that language? It's agreements mean that something has had to be agreed upon, and until the agreement happens, we will do nothing. Oh, is that my phone? Sorry, I have to take this call. It's from my salon. According to two sources briefed on the negotiations early Thursday, Mnuchin has offered Pelosi a total spending of $1.62 trillion, up from the $1.5 trillion he had previously suggested. So she got money. Briefed on negotiations. Pelosi, well, okay. Inching closer to Pelosi's demands, Mnuchin agreed to a $250 billion more spending for the state and local efforts, something President Trump has previously objected to, as well as $150 billion more for the nation's schools, $75 billion for testing and tracing efforts, $60 billion for rent and mortgage assistance, and $15 billion in food assistance. The details in the offer were first reported by roll call. But on many issues, that offer was still short of what the Democrats are demanding. Mnuchin has not agreed to re-upping $600 per week in federal unemployment insurance, offering a level. Okay, so this is about money, guys. This is about money. Money talks. People are in need of assistance. Some of them can't work. Some of them probably could, but aren't, and are living on assistance. It's probably, best that we do understand that we need to get help to those who need it the most. And if you are capable of, picking up a couple hours here and there at a certain place, I feel like that would really help our economy, but it doesn't really matter, at this point, because people are going to do what they're going to do. And you ultimately at home have to focus on your purpose while you're in this quarantena. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, guys, this will pass. This too shall pass. We will be fine. There's gonna be, a bunch of hectic stuff like this in our lifetimes. You know what I was thinking about, guys? Life is weird. It's super weird. Like, you have this phone. I have this phone. I'm talking into it for no apparent reason other than it's cool to get my thoughts out, Just get them out and about into the world. Try to make sense of it. But, I was thinking, like, you have a life that we wake up in every day. You're in this body and you see your hands out here, whoa, my hands. And we never think about that, like the very fact that we are just like these human beings. And you know what? For all we know, we're the aliens on this earth, We're the aliens on this earth. We're just trying to figure it out piece by piece. It's so strange to just feel like the years going by, and like you're in this same spot, that you were in a week ago, but it's the same routine, but it's different with new events happening. And it could be daunting sometimes, but really, to me at this point, I found it to be really intriguing in this journey, of the next step, the next level of life is just really cool. And I just, I hope that we can all survive through this, hope that we can all just, make it through this election. Whatever happens, happens, these are strange times. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I just want to say thanks for listening, and we're going to make it. This is going to be a good year. I can feel it. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night.